Live from the Barrel Burners Lounge, welcome to Coffee and Cigars Live, where bold flavors meet bold conversations. Pour a coffee and light one up. It's time for the show.
Good morning. Happy Sunday. George was the first one in today. Brutus, number 2. Rob, what's up? Good morning, all. Good morning. Welcome back. It's been a while. Welcome back. Welcome back, guys. Yo. Ugh. We're back. Back again. How the hell is everybody doing this cold Sunday? Every hour of this day, we will drop in temperature. And it will be under 30 by dark this evening at my house. So, got a nice little storm. I don't know, around 11. I would say 11 to 2 overnight. Lost power a few times. A lot of leaves down today. Bringing in this cold front. So, we're going to have, I think it's supposed to get down to 18 tonight here. So, we'll have to deal with that for 2 days. And then we're back warm again. T-Rex in the house. What's up, guys? Been better, but been worse. We've all been there, Robert. No, I will just run over them leaves with the lawnmower and chop them up. Yeah, it's windy here too, man. I just had to clean out the drain buckets in the pool because all the leaves falling, and I'll have to do that again after this stream. I'll have to do that a few times today. Yeah, man. Definitely cold and windy. But we'll be back up in the 70s come Wednesday. Covers look horrible, Robert. Especially on the in-ground pools. Then you got to drill until you slab. I'd just rather get them out as they fall. That's part of being in the South. Leaves and swimming pools. So what are you guys smoking today, everybody? I know, George, I think you got one lit already. Found a San Joe leaf mulcher. Yeah, I don't fuck that. Like, I'll get my zero turn out and I'll make a couple passes over them and chop them up. Rake them off the heel and then chop them up. She's a brick house. I ain't had a brick house in a minute. Love the ice maker. The ice maker is it's doing great. I've done got 2 degrees. Holy shit, T-Rex. No, you can't do that in the dirt. Yeah, the ice maker's great. I've done got 2 tubs with lids in my freezer, so I need to clean the ice maker today and just dry it out, and then I'm good for a while. Whenever I start using most of those whiskey ice balls, then I'll just replenish them and make some more. But I got a lot on standby now, so it served its purpose. I was tired of using the molds and doing one damn cube at a time. No smoke yet for you too, George. Is it too cold out on the back porch, the patio? Street taco. I do like the street taco line. Yeah, like when I have get-togethers, Robert, I'll probably turn it on because it's just cool to see and everybody get their ice out of it. But other than that, I'm just going to use it to replenish what's in the freezer. George, you got a heater back there, man. Man up. What about the thing that presses it into a ball? I don't know. I didn't look deep into the machine. But before that, I had like the generic molds where you pour the water into the circle mode, you put it in the freezer, then you break it loose. I like those kind of street tacos too. The street tacos you eat and the street tacos you smoke. Anybody watching some NFL today? It's football. I'm ready for next weekend, guys. I want to watch the Tulane Ole Miss game. That's like the big game on my radar for the college playoffs next week. Ah, that's shit an old man would say, George. I almost had to commit and do this stream outside, man. So my internet was out this morning because of that storm, and my internet, I was out here testing my phone to see if I could do a hotspot. And as I was hooking up a hotspot on my cell phone, uh, the internet company texted me that the outage was fixed. So within 10-minute window here, I was about to have to pivot and do this outside. So, hey, don't hate, George. Don't hate. Final race of the season tonight. Very nice. Very nice. I hope he places well. I mean, I have cold air coming in here too, George. My exhaust fan is on, therefore my window has to be open, so I'm pulling cold air out in and losing hot air going up. So it's a constant cycle, you know. But I get it. I get it, man. What's up, Donnie? How's it been, man? It feels like it's been eternity, brother. Guys, if you know, you know. I went old school today, and when I'm talking about old school, I mean this is probably shit. This has ever been a 4 to 5 years, maybe even 6 years old. I am smoking the Pravada Farm Rolled by Sinistro. This is when Sinistro took over the Farm Rolled, and all of your Farm Rolled that month was a Sinistro stick. So that's what I'm smoking today. I've been just saving this one because it's the last one I had. You guys know I'm a fan of Sinistro. Great dudes. Yeah, George, you got to get you the mini split. Mini split will be a game changer for your little area right there, man, because it ain't going to take much of a mini split at all, because that's what I have in here. Yeah, it's an old one, Brutus. I've had this one a while. I hate to see it go, man, but yeah, this was the Sinistro takeover of Farm Rolls. So what else is new, guys? Tell me something new. Yeah, that would cut into the allocated whiskey budget for sure. So I get it. Of all the dumb things I've been thinking of lately, I've been me and my friend have been kicking the idea and researching and looking at possibly opening a dang cigar lounge finally. So that's what's been going on with my time. Don't know if anything will manifest out of it, but we're looking. I see you buying more high proofers. What's with that? It's not that I'm seeking out the high proofers, George. It's just able to get my hands on this allocated stuff here lately. So you know, I mean, you either got to get them or you got to get them. Hopefully, I'll have this year's George T. Stagg soon, which is definitely a high proofer. But you know, when you get a yearly release, you got to grab it or you don't grab it. So hopefully, I'll be bringing that bad baby home with me soon. Yeah, I seen you on the popcorn trend lately. Now I had a chance to buy that Jack Daniels you got. I passed on it. They hadn't even put it on their shelf yet, and they showed it to me, and I was like, I don't know. I was like, it's Jack Daniels, you know. I know, Donnie. If you got a chance to buy the hard to find allocated stuff, you got to get it. I like the Stag Junior. I'm probably done drank half of my bottle of the Stag Junior. Um, yeah, so I got a bottle of that the other day as well. I didn't mind it at all. The E.H. Taylor, though, man, the regular one, I don't know, man. That shit's too smooth, too good. I will have to constantly have that cigar in my rotation. I mean, not cigar, whiskey. Yeah, I should have got the bottle. I'll probably drop by and see if he's still got some left. They got like 12 of them in this week. It was the new Heritage release, Brutus. I mean, I have like the select, and I have several bottles of unopened Jack right now. And I was like, do I really want to add another bottle of Jack, you know? Yeah, the blue label. That's why I passed too. I wasn't familiar with it. So yeah, I was like, you know. But it was a good week. It was a good week. I picked up another bottle of Blanton's, another bottle of Eagle Rare, E.H. Taylor small batch, and the barrel pick. MC Search is part owner or something. He hooked it up for my son's birthday. Hey, a hookup's a hookup, man. So what do you got, George? You're a football guy. What did you think about these college football rankings in the playoffs? You know, it's a crazy fact for us people in Louisiana. Tulane is the first Louisiana school to make this college football playoff since it went to 12 teams. So a school out of New Orleans, most people have never even heard of, and they're in there, and LSU's not. Old Fitzgerald 7-year. Haven't had that one. Anybody get any new cigars recently? Something new to try? Don't forget, guys, next Friday night live, we're going to do our preview show before we open up the voting and start voting. So next Friday night, we'll be live on YouTube. Grab a whiskey, grab a cigar. Let's all get drunk together. We're going to go over the cigars that you all have listed in the room to be voted on for Cigar of the Year. And then we'll start the first week of January doing our voting, and we'll have the actual show mid-January. Yeah, this kneel and transfers have run college football, man. I think if you're going to transfer, you lose a year of eligibility. Let's just stop the people bouncing around for money now. If you're going to transfer, you got to sit out a year and lose a year of eligibility, and that will slow down some of this transfer shit. My last two whiskeys of the year on my list to get. I want to get the Weller 12 and the Weller Antique. That's my last two on my list to get before the end of the year. You bought the old Fitzgerald 7-year too, George? As a Cornhusker, I can say without hesitation, no, God, no. Even college football 5 years ago was just as recent as that, was still a way better than it is now. I mean, I think I have watched maybe three whole college football games this year. That's it, just three. Now I will watch Ole Miss Tulane this Saturday coming up, just because it could be history for this state. So yeah. I mean, I've done enough in a lifetime too, Rob. But here's the thing with me now and drinking. I don't drink to get drunk. I don't even drink to get a buzz, but I like every evening or every other evening, definitely a few times a week, I will make myself one bourbon. And it's a heavy shot. When I say bourbon, I mean it's this glass is my glass of bourbon. I'm not taking a shot. I will drink a glass of bourbon. I don't get a buzz. I don't get drunk, but I just I like relaxing and I like having a drink. Yeah, I heard the Army Navy game was pretty good yesterday. I seen the score a little bit, but I never sit down to watch it. Yeah, I mean, I've always had self control, and I've been drunk enough to know I don't want to be drunk again, so I can easily stop it. And I cannot drink at all. It don't bother me. Shit, I was in Miami at Lazona Palooza, and I had maybe 2 whiskeys the whole 3-day event. I mean, I don't have to drink. I like it. Just it's like having a cigar. It relaxes me. So if I can have a cigar and one drink, and sometimes the drink lasts as long as a cigar, I pace myself. I'm not a fast drinker. I'm just sipping and enjoying. Some people might say that's a good idea to mix booze and oxys. It definitely will take you to another level for sure. For shizzles and gizzles. But and with all the medicine I'm on right now for my RA, I shouldn't be drinking a lot anyway. That's why I stay in moderation. But shit, I haven't been drunk in years. Can't get drunk around this place. Your wife will make videos of them and send them to people like George. Where oxys come from? Robert said it's bad to mix booze with oxys. Yeah, beer. I mean, I find myself wanting a beer when I'm grilling or if I'm lounging in the pool. I find myself wanting a beer, and in beer, I mean, I could literally drink all day long and there's no consequence. Beer don't get me drunk. And normally it's too hot to have a bourbon out by the pool in the summertime. So a beer is a good cold swap up. Some people might say it's good to do that though, Brutus. Like I said, you would feel no pain. What George send me? Oh, the Fitzgerald, yeah. Bottled in bond. Okay. So the Jack was worth the buy, huh, George? Oh, really? You brew your own beer? That's pretty cool. I've seen those kits. Like, how into it are you though? Like, how are you brewing daily? How many are you brewing? Do you only drink your own beer these days? Like, how into it are you? 20 to 60 milligrams a day. How much pain you're in? Yeah, hopefully you can wing yourself off of that stuff, man. So you're not taking them forever, you know? So is anybody else in here smoking? I know George isn't smoking yet. It's too cold and he's old. Might be your new favorite Jack Daniels. Huh. In the single barrel. Huh. Interesting. I may have to go back and grab it. Yeah, like I said, they literally just got it in, and I was like, nah, I'm good. It's just Jack Daniels. Comments are normally lagging. You have to go back and make sure you're on live. Remember, guys, sometimes you have to refresh your screen because it doesn't put you live, or it doesn't put the comments live on your there. I'll put the comments on my screen too. It doesn't, sometimes you're delayed from where I am to where you're at on YouTube. There's a live option somewhere around the video, live chat or live option, or refresh your screen sometimes. Damn, so it's that much better, Brutus. That's interesting. A couple times a month, 5 gallons at a time. Wow. I'm sure that's a lot more cost effective than buying it, especially if you you have a recipe that you really like once you work out all the kinks. Oscar, okay. Yeah, I figured you were smoking already, Brutus. George normally would be on his second, but I get that. There's a little temperature out there. Yeah, it happens, Robert. I mean, shit. I mean, I do these streams and advertise, and sometimes only a couple people come. You just never know what other people's got going on. What's up, Keith? Glad you could finally join us. Oh shit, that's awesome, Brutus. Now, when you start brewing your own beer, guys, are you like Googling or finding a recipe already, or are you 100% mad scientist trying your own shit until you find something you like? So, how are you guys doing it? Yeah, the wind is what makes temperatures more brutal. Like if it would be a calm 30 or 40, it's not that cold. But when you got wind cutting through you like a knife, that makes it way worse. Try to find a good time. I try to find a good time wherever I'm at. But you got to realize 8 p.m. Yeah, you're Eastern, so that would be 6 for your West Coast guys, 7 for your Central. I mean, that's pretty good, but I mean, a lot of people that time of the evening and night, especially on a weeknight, that's they're with family, they're getting the kids to bed. It's tough, man. But yeah, I would think 8 would be a good time. Yeah, that's what I think. Mad scientist, just pour all that shit in a jug and hope it don't explode. Make sure to wear your goggles. 1.221 gigawatts. Oh shit! So he was big into it then. That's pretty cool. So y'all's recipes were so good, he opened a brewery. Hell yeah! Nothing wrong with that. Where'd Donnie go? Donnie, you're always smoking. What you smoking? I know you're like 15 minutes behind on the lag normally with your internet. Always keep a lager on tab. The other two are IPA, double stout, cream ale. Damn. Yeah, I can't get all into all those different beer flavors, man. Just give me a beer. I don't need something that tastes like grapefruit. I don't need nothing that tastes like fucking asparagus or fucking whatever else. Just give me a beer. Give me a dark beer or a blonde. That's it. Yeah, I'm in the sticks too. I'm reading them as they come up on my screen. So yeah, I'm sure there is a delay. Yeah, I don't mind a good beer, but I've never been into the IPAs and all that other stuff, man. It's like my safe bet at any brewery is like give me a blonde. 'Cause I do love a good blonde. You know what I mean? Manipulation, deception coming from a mile away. Yeah, man, it's hard to have partners in anything. Yeah, I like that brown liquor, Robert, for sure. Faux show, man. So I wonder if it's y'all's comments behind or mine. I'm gonna refresh my screen and see if it helps. I may lose you for a second. Bear with me. All right, let's see if that helps things. Yeah. No, most of that's not for me, man. I can honestly admit it, which I hardly, very, very seldom drink beer anymore anyway. And if I'm somewhere with beer, I normally want a cold as fuck draft beer. I want it in a fucking frosted mug, and I want it to be as cold as you can get it. I doubt I even watched football today, man. I just have not been into it this year. I don't even know who my Saints play today. German beer, man. That's a totally different beast right there. George, are you a beer drinker or is it just bourbon for you? Wild Turkey 101. Okay. That turkey been around a long time. Growing up, you would see Old Charter, Wild Turkey, and Crown Royal was the drinks you always seen your family having. My dad loved him some 10-year-old Old Charter back in the day. That and Crown Royal. The Canadian whiskey. All right, Donnie, pick something good, brother. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if I find myself out in the yard for like hours, especially on the grill or the smoker, it's hot. Give me a cold beer in a glass bottle. Yes, sir. Good old Cody. Man, I can't believe we're going to be under freezing by the time it gets dark tonight. Like literally, we lose degrees every hour. Basic farm roll. I'm doing farm roll too, man. But the Sinistro whiskey, the other thing I drink now. Vodka and orange juice. No, I'll pass. That's a girl drink. I've never been into vodka. I can't do it. The wife likes vodka. I can't do vodka. But vodka and orange juice will probably make it drinkable. Ah, diet orange soda. Got it. Yeah, I've never been into vodka. Can't do it. Just don't like it at all. I don't know. I've tried this tequila lately. I bought some good bottles of tequila, but I'm not. It's just not hitting. It's a totally different world with the tequila too, and I've tried them with ice. I've tried them without ice. Tried them with cigars. I've tried them without cigars, and I don't think the tequila is going to be for me either. But I do 100% know I like bourbon for sure. Rum, tried a lot of different rums. The only rum I really like. You can't. You only mod. We don't tag everyone. Nobody has the ability to tag everyone because we don't want it being abused. You could tag them individually by name if you know people that normally herf with you. You could tag them in there, but you can't tag everyone. We tried that before and it got abused. People would just pop in and say, "Hey, good morning, everyone," and it fucking tag everybody. How's everyone doing? Tag everyone. So yeah, that shit got nipped. Tequila makes you want to fight. Tequila makes people's clothes want to come off too. I was gold tequila, no clear stuff. But good Bloody Mary is always good. Well, I'm in Louisiana, so we do some badass Bloody Marys down here. I don't mind a Bloody Mary. Tequila in the summer, bourbon all other times. I'm trying, man. I'm trying to love that tequila I bought. I don't know. I don't shoot liquor no more. Too old for that. Bourbon is an American elixir. I get it. How's the loofah collection coming, Keith? All alcohol makes my wife want to fight. It don't matter if it's tequila, a wine cooler, a fucking White Claw. It don't fucking matter. I'm gonna give them each another try, George. You might wind up with them. I don't know, man. What was what, Keith? I asked how your loofah collection's coming. It's like that old country song, "Tequila makes her clothes fall off." So you got several country music songs that reference tequila. You got "Tequila Makes Her Clothes Fall Off," and then you had the "Don't Ask Her on a Straight Tequila Night" because she's thinking about him and she's ready to fight. So tequila has been referenced in a lot of country songs. That's just two of them. You're down to one. Holy shit. We need to do a GoFundMe and get you another case. I mean, we're so lovable, Robert. What everybody would love this group. I don't know if you guys notice it, but we got about the last 2 weeks, we got, I don't know, probably 10 new prospects. Make sure to say hi to them when you see them in the chat. Boost them up, help them get these levels, guys. We have definitely taken on some growth here recently. Been a little more active on Instagram, so we're getting out there again. Sorry, the wife was texting to see if my internet ever came back working. It's so fucked up how the internet is. So we have two internet accounts at our house. My man cave has a separate. The house has a separate, but I pay a little bit more for the house because it's the business internet at home. The house was fine. The house internet didn't go out. Man cave internet went out. But here's the funniest shit about this. The same fucking line feeds from the road to my house, and then it splits to do both accounts. But yet my man cave was out, but the house went out. Make that make sense to me. I get a text from the internet company that this account is out, not that one. We were in there watching TV before it came out. Everything's working in the house. So tell me how the fucking internet that comes from the same line, one building's out and the other one ain't. It's crazy. I don't understand it. The only difference is the fucking routers. I mean, but still, it was the same line that feeds in. It's fucking splits at my man cave. But yet this building's out. Come on. Make it make sense. Also, guys, if you're into the hat order, we finally got it finalized to hats and the sizes. I'm ordering 2 different hats. You don't have to pay now, but I do plan to put the orders in this week. So, and there really won't be no extras ordered. So if you want in on the hat order, make sure you have your size in the room. And then once I order it and I get shipping confirmation that they're coming back to me, that's when I'll do a post for you to pay. Ooh, that's a good one to start the morning. Is that your first one, Keith? Well, let's see. You're on Florida time, so this should realistically be your second cigar of the day. Got to pay attention. How cell phones use same equipment with somebody out of the ass. But like I said, it's the same company. It is literally the same company. The only difference is my house, I pay to have business internet at home, which guarantees me if there's an outage, they're with me within that same day, and I have priority where they don't throttle the internet. There is nothing different. It's the same line that comes onto my property and splits to the 2 buildings. But yet one building was out, one building wasn't. Yo, Lindo, I just seen you said it was 1 degree at the Bears game. Fuck that. I wouldn't be going to the Bears game. Robert, the whole page is there, brother. All the details are there. They're flex fit. You can get a small, medium, or a large, extra large. Flex fit, buddy. Yeah, it was appealing to get tickets to an NFL game. But yeah, 1 degree sitting out there in 1 degree weather watching football does not sound fun to me. Doesn't sound fun at all. 1 degree, then you got the wind. It may fucking snow on you while you're there. No. Even though I'm fat and have more body temperature than most, yeah, fuck sitting at a football game in 1 degree weather. Smart man, Lindo. You pour you a nice whiskey today, light you a nice cigar, and you watch it from your house in the heat. I don't care if you gave me tickets to a football game. I would not sit in a football game in 1 degree weather. I thank God the Saints play in a Superdome, so we don't have to worry about the weather ever. Barrel proof type of day. That will warm you up for sure, man. What's the temperature? So yeah, you're 1 degree. You live actually in Chicago, or would you have to drive a couple hours to the game? Yeah, well, fuck that. What's my temperature here at my house now? Let's see where I'm at. Like I said, when we woke up this morning, that was going to be the hottest part of our day. Every hour the temp drops. It's 40 right now, and by 5 p.m. it will be 38. And by midnight, we will be 28. And when I wake up at 6 in the morning, it will be 18 fucking degrees in Louisiana. We ain't built for this. 10 minutes from the game. That's not bad. Like, that would be a selling point, but not in 1 degree weather and driving on those roads. Fuck that. Yeah, I don't even understand either. I mean, if I built a stadium anywhere where the weather was that harsh, but it's also I guess an advantage for those teams. Those people are used to playing in it, and they want people that are not used to playing in it to have to play in those games. But fuck that. If anything, a southern team should have an open stadium, and you fucking northern teams should have fucking roofs, man. It's crazy. It's backwards. We don't want to play in the damn heat down here, so we have air conditioned buildings, and y'all go play in fucking frozen tundra, Green Bay frozen grounds, fucking shoveling snow off the football fields. That's fucking crazy. Yeah, it's like it's backwards. I mean, we got it. We got AC and heat in the Superdome. Oh God, y'all play? Yeah, you definitely should have a fucking dome. Yeah, I am smoking an old school Pravada farm rolled, but it was a Sinistro takeover. All the farm rolled that month were Sinistro cigars. Even got the little Sinistro name on the bottom. So that's what I'm smoking today. I would think this cigar is 5 to 6 years old if I had to guess, because it's been years since I've been with Pravada. But this is when they did a Sinistro farm roll bundle. Yeah, because you can't tell me, no matter where you live and you play football at, you're not practicing in 1 degree weather every day. They're practicing indoors normally. So even though you live in that area and you're used to the weather to an extent, you're not fucking used to playing in that shit. You're gonna be cold. You're gonna fucking get hit. It's gonna sting. It's gonna hurt. Uh, it won't see it. It's gonna blur it no matter what I do, Brutus. There you go. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. So yeah, it's a little Pravada house, and the very bottom band, the black part, it says Sinistro, and right above that it says Farm Roll. Because I tell you what, if I had season tickets to some up there where you're at, and I woke up and seen it was fucking 6 inches of snow or more in my seat, I'd be like, fuck that. I would literally waste my season ticket money, because half of the game, especially this time of the year, my ass wouldn't go sit in that stadium, no matter how much I love a team. Yeah, it's an old one, Brutus. I don't even know if he does the takeovers like that no more. I think if I remember right, he did an Espinosa one time too, where the whole farm row was Espinosa. Yeah, it's good, man. It's my last one. Because what, farm row, was it 5 or 6 cigars in farm row? I don't remember. But I've been holding on to this last one for a while. And I'm so excited, man. Sinistro had 3 cigars out this year, 3 new cigars, and they're on our list to be voted for. You had the Mr. Sinistro, you had the Sinistro 13th anniversary, and you had the Last Cowboy Ghoul. That was their 3 new ones this year. And all 3 of those cigars were box worthy. Your boy had to get a box of each one of them. Always loved Sinistro, man. James and Coleman are 2 of the most down to earth guys you'll ever meet. Super cool dudes. Blend their own shit. They the real deal, man. Don't sleep on them. If you have not had Sinistro, I would suggest you try any of the last Cowboys. The Mr. Red is one of my favorite as well. The Honor Among Thieves box press, one of my favorite box press out there. Definitely give Sinistro a try. I know, that's fucking crazy. They go and clear fucking snow off the players' cars too in the road so they can get to the game. It is crazy. They need to get these, and I think some of these fields have like the heated fields that melt the snow. Then they got like these multi-million-dollar drainage systems. It's crazy. Which one, Lindo? Which sign we talking about? You haven't smoked any Sinistro, man? Go to Mardo. Mardo pretty much carries their whole line, and you can use your Mardo points normally. Yeah, Lambo's the one got the heated, where it melts everything and it goes under the field and drainage systems. Yeah, that's crazy. I've watched like the behind the scenes of how all that works at Lambo, and it will blow your mind. Yeah, I got to hang out with James. I didn't get to hang out with Coleman, but I hung out with James. I think 2 years ago, they came through Louisiana and did an event, and I went and hung out with him for the day. Yep, you can use the Mardo points on. I think pretty much all the Sinistro, but the last Cowboy Ghoul, and maybe the 13th anniversary. But yeah, like I said, my favorite is the Mr. Red, Honor Among Thieves, any of the last Cowboys, and then of course, man, this 13th anniversary for their company was great. The Mr. Sinistro that come out this year, phenomenal. Yeah, thank you, man. Yeah, I ended up buying that this sign off of Etsy a year or so ago to have it in the background for all my lives. Had to give me a little happy birthday to myself present. You know how us men do it every now and then. Yeah, him and Coleman both, man. Both great guys. You gave him an NES? You gave him a system or a game? Damn, we're 48 minutes in, guys. Good job. Oh yeah, I forgot about Atlantic. Yeah, man. Let me know once you smoke them. Let me know what you think. Very nice. You gave him the classic NES or like the Game Boy? What system did you give him? Yeah, dude. Let me tell you, one thing you're going to learn from this club: we're going to spend your money, but we're going to change your life with cigars. Listen, when I started this club, 8 years ago, I only knew the big names. I was smoking fucking Rocky Patel, Drew Estate, Gurkha. I mean, I was smoking all these names, and I have switched now where I'm pretty much 95% boutique brands only. I mean, occasionally I'll smoke a big name if I get it in a pack, somebody gifts or trades. Uh, but it has changed my life. I enjoy cigar smoking way more now. I'm just telling you, these cigars will blow your mind when you leave those other big name companies alone. Very nice. Original Nintendo. I still have a 5 pack unopened of the Nintendo cigar that was made. Let me see if I can dig that out real quick. This is cool. I had to do a little more digging, but still unopened. There you go. Yeah, this was the Ezra. Yep. There you go. Nintendo 5-pack unopened. Bam. All right, if I open a cigar lounge, who's coming to Louisiana to hang out for a big ass event? We're gonna have to break this thing in like fucking just one fucking hell of a grand opening meetup. How many sticks I smoke? Like a day, weekly? I mean, when I feel good, because I got some health shit going on, I used to smoke 2 to 3 a day on weekdays. Um, right now I'm like 1 a day on the weekdays just because I feel like shit. But I'll smoke 2 to 3 Saturdays and Sundays. But I easily will smoke 10 to 15 cigars a week. I don't know, Brutus. I would hire you, but I mean that's a fucking hell of a commute, you know. Like I'll know for sure. Like if I'm really gonna make this happen, I'll know like the first or second week of January. I've already started looking for properties. I've already got my business plan together. I'm already getting all my prices together, what it's going to cost to stock it with alcohol to start with, to build out my humidor. So I'm like, I mean, they're there. The wheels are turning. Not really many locations out right now I'd like to put it in. So I may just like do a smaller location to start. And after a couple years, if it takes off, then get a bigger location. But the good thing is there are no cigar lounges within hours of where I'm from. So the closest cigar lounge is probably like 2 hours away. So I have no competition. Nobody would be selling. Even if I had competition, nobody's going to be doing the boutique cigars I'm going to be doing. So the numbers look good, man. I really think it could be a nice, successful lounge. So we're rolling, man. The tires are turning. So it might be happening. You're a trucker? Hell yeah. You on the road, man. You'll have to stop by when you come through Louisiana. You got to get that girlfriend waiver. The medium home price. I mean, you can get starter homes in my area for like 100, 150,000 for like 3-bedroom homes, starter homes. But don't worry. I'll ship you guys any cigars I sell if you want them. I could be your one-stop shop. So we'll see, man. Like I said, I got a couple more weeks to mull over numbers, really think about it, make sure everything falls in place. And it might be happening. And if it happens, I'm hoping for like be able to open up by the summertime for sure. Because whatever building I get ain't going to be built the way we need it. We're going to have to build humidors and build bar and get the ventilation put in and do everything. But I think it may manifest this time. Everything's trending positively. We'll see. Well, if you hit the shed, you don't have to leave your house and you don't have to spend money because you have your drinks and you have your cigars. You don't have to get out in the cold and drive. Nothing like having your own smoke space at home where you can regulate the temperature, you know? Man, it just varies. It varies if you're going to buy the building. It varies if you're going to just rent, and if they're going to work out the build details with you, like if they're going to help because you're better in their building. So it really depends. I mean, here it wouldn't take near what you're saying. I mean, you're looking at like on the alcohol side, I've done talk to the alcohol reps and everything. I would be needing like 15, 20K just for all the alcohol, the barware, the glassware, and all that. You're going to probably need that again just for your cigar inventory to start out with. So I'm thinking, I mean, build wise to get everything in the build and get your construction and everything. You're probably looking at 75 to 100. And then if you're buying a building, then that's another 100, 150 as opposed to renting. So it depends. But we're not that expensive of a town far as properties and everything. So like I've looked at some buildings for around 120 to buy. Rent. You're looking at 1,500 to 2,500 rent if you choose to rent. But yeah, some of your guys' cities, I mean, you're fucking looking at anywhere from 250,000 to half a mil easily. Yeah, I think buying the building is the way to go too, because if the business fails, then you can rent out your building. You can you can just turn around and sell the building, because of course the way property works, every fucking month and year you have that building, you've earned equity in it. Yeah, a lot of people travel through that area, Keith. Brutus. Yeah, in my opinion, buying is always the way to go over renting. 100%. If you can buy. My problem right now is there's like nothing. There's really nothing for sale and nothing for rent. My realtor is like, man, I got a buddy that's about to build and he'll spec it out the way you want it, but you're going to have to pay this per square foot. And I'm like, before I paid that per square foot to rent, I would definitely buy. Yeah, that makes it tough. And that's the real, like I said, the positive part of where I'm at. We have no competition. There's none. There's cigar smokers. Our town is an ex-military town. There was an air base here. We have a lot of retired veterans. We have 4 golf courses in town. I mean, there is cigar people in my town. They just have nowhere to go. And mine would be the high-end look. I would do memberships. I would do lockers, multiple membership tiers that give you a locker, membership tiers that you don't get a locker, but you still get discounts. The memberships will give you private events such as a whiskey tasting event once a month. So, I've done got like the membership tiers typed up, like the things you would get with memberships. So ideally, I would like my monthly memberships would pay either my rent or my mortgage. I want to sell enough memberships that would cover that. And then everything else is not that stressful, No, I'm dead center in the state, Brutus. The interstate runs through us. If you're traveling through Louisiana, you have to come through our town. So we're center of the state. So our town has millions of hotels, company meetings. People fly into our city for meetings. They stay here a couple days. Softball and baseball tournaments pull to our city. So we get a lot of tourists in our town too. But no, we're not a big city, and the next big city is 2 hours away, literally. So no competition, a lot of foot traffic. Oh no, we're not BYOB. We can definitely. So you can't smoke, like the city I live in. You can't smoke indoors. You would have to do like a private club. But the city that joins our city, you can smoke indoors. Oh God, no, our membership would not be that at all. Not 5K. The top of the line membership would be like $100 a month. Yeah, 1,200. But I would have smaller tiers where you don't get locker. We'll make truck parking for you. You just pull on the median when you're coming through. Yeah, if you went anywhere from North Louisiana to South Louisiana, it's only one interstate, I-49. So you had to come through my town. There's no way around it. We're dead center of the state. The only interstate that runs north to south runs right through my town. And like I said, it is a convention town. With us being center of the state, people from the north, people from the south meet in the middle with their company meetings and everything. That we have an airport in town. Come get your truck washed while you have a cigar. I like that. But we'll see, guys. We'll keep you posted. We'll see what happens. Still got to work out some kinks. Yeah, you had to, man. The town is Alexandria. Like I said, you can't go from north to South Louisiana and not come through this interstate, I-49. And then when you get south, it turns to I-10. Our interstate I-10 runs east to west of the state. I-49 runs north-south to I-10. So that's our two major interstates. And that's the only interstate coming north to south. So you have to, if you're on the interstate, you're on I-49. Yeah, like I said, when it happens, we're going to fucking have a big ass barrel burner throwdown. Like I would close the fucking lounge for a weekend and it'd just be us. We would have one big ass party for the weekend. We would have a fucking grand opening party for us. I would host the yearly anniversary meetup every year. We could have the Barrel Burners anniversary birthday party every year. You can fly in our town. I'll have a shuttle pick you up at the airport, take you to your hotel. Yeah, we'll do it right, man. We'll pick you up at the hotel, the airport, get you to your hotel, and then we'll pick you up from your hotel. That's the way we do it. Possible, George. We could possibly do an open bar, but if I sell tickets to the event, open bar is definitely possible with a ticketed event, you know. But it wouldn't be no. But if you wanted the top tier shit, that wouldn't be on open bar. You'd have to pay for that. If you want them allocated bottles, you got to pay. Open bar would just be your generic shit. Definitely could be done though. All right, guys, we went an hour and 4 minutes today. Remember, this Friday coming up, live on YouTube. We're going to be back here again doing the preview show. We're going to go over all the cigars listed that we're going to vote on, build up the hype, and then we'll be opening up the voting for Cigars of the Year shortly after that. And then we'll be ready to rock and roll, guys. What's up, Sneaky Pete? See you sneaking in. But that's where we're at, guys. I'm going to go enjoy some family time, get ready for some football that I ain't going to watch. Probably play some video games with the kid today. Everybody enjoy your Sunday. And remember, we're live next. No, George, it ain't cheap. It's a business decision because you motherfuckers drank too much. I would be bankrupt with an open bar with you guys as much as y'all drank. So, yeah, it's a business decision. It's not being cheap. All right, guys, we'll see you in chat. Remember, guys, we got a lot of new prospects in the chat. Get in there, introduce yourself. Let's help them guys level up. You don't play nothing I play, Brutus. The only thing I play anymore is Fallout 76 on PC. That's it. And we nubbed it, guys. We went old school today. Farm rolled. Pravada, Sinistro takeover. That's what we had today. Nubbed it. All right, guys. We'll see you in chat. Everybody have a great day. Oh, shut up, Brutus. That's not weird. Fallout is one of the greatest games ever, and now there's a Fallout TV show to build the hype with it. All right, guys. I'm out. Peace out. No, it's cheap to fly to my town, George. You travel everywhere else for meetups. Peace out.